Details of the ambush in Niger are slowly emerging, more than 3 weeks after 4 U.S. soldiers were killed. The Americans were part of a larger group looking for an Islamic militant, but his fighters found them first. Margaret Brennan is at the Pentagon.
This is the terrorist the patrol was tracking. Adnan Abu Walid al-Sahrawi is the leader of an ISIS offshoot that operates in western Niger. Today, the Pentagon acknowledged for the first time that there is a second team of U.S. and Nigerian forces on the ground. Lieutenant General Frank McKenzie.
There was one that had something to do with this operation, but I'm not going to be able to give you any more specific details about what happened until we complete the process of the investigation.
CBS News has learned that second team was on a kill or capture mission for al-Sahrawi, but it was called off after he slipped across the border into Mali. Instead, the patrol with 12 Americans and 30 Nigerians was told to investigate an area where the terrorist had been. The patrol was also told not to expect enemy contact. The men stopped in the village of Tongo Tongo. They were ambushed by al-Sahrawi's fighters as they left. Sources say the U.S. team sent an alert to commanders that they were taking fire, but the patrol waited an hour before asking for help.
We look at that hour pretty hard ourselves, but again, there are a lot of reasons why that time could have elapsed like that.
Investigators still do not know how Sergeant LaDavid Johnson got separated from the other soldiers during the attack. His body was recovered 2 days later. Today, military officials briefed members of Congress. Democrat Richard Blumenthal said he had questions about the mission of the roughly 6,000 U.S. troops stationed in Africa.
One of the reasons for this tragic catastrophe in Niger may well have been lacking resources in intelligence that could have permitted them to avoid that ambush.
A French special operations team was among the very first ground forces to arrive in the area. They were there within 3 to 4 hours of that call for help after the French military sent Mirage jets and helicopters. Anthony?
Margaret Brennan at the Pentagon. Thanks, Margaret.